Hello and welcome to Happy Foot Sad Foot presents Oops, All Banter.
Oops.
I'm Travis Helwig.
I'm Darren Miller.
And we have a very special guest with us today. The one, the only, back from the dead. We dug up his grave. We propped him up into a streaming chair. The one, the only, Vince LaRosa. Vince, how you doing?
Depending on where you think I was, hell, heaven, or purgatory, it looks a lot like Solvang. Solvang, California. That's
so you
where
just
I
went to
was.
Solvang. You did a little retreat to Solvang. How was it?
As people do. I mean, that's where you go to get your clogs aligned. I don't know. Are clogs Danish? I thought I saw clogs when I was there.
I've never been to Solvang.
You're not missing much. I mean, if you love
nice.
pastries, you love pastries. It's interesting that they can take wine tasting, which is like such oh, this is fun. We can do this. And there's literally like 50 of them within a mile square. Like, how could there be this many wines?
That's weird. That's very strange.
I went to like a wine tasting part. I've gotten really into wine during the pandemic because it made me feel very insecure as a young man. So I started drinking it to like learn more because I didn't want rich people to look down on me. And I still feel like they are.
Yeah, I was like, how's that going for you?
I know how to drink wine now, but rich people still hate me because I don't have a boat. So I got to learn about boats next. But yeah, I got so drunk on wine on Saturday because it was like this wine tasting thing where you go and each winery pours you basically a shot of wine for free. And so you're just like doing shots of wine for 4 hours straight. And my head hurt afterwards.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like
that
a
makes
recipe
sense.
for disaster.
That sounds great, though.
Yeah. Darren, how you doing? This is the banter before the banter.
This
just want
is
everyone.
the banter before the banter.
There's even banter before the banter in the all banter
Yeah.
episode? How many times can we say banter?
We should bleep
That's what
it
we're
out.
about to find out.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. What gets bleeped? We don't know.
Right.
Was it the fuck or the banter?
I mean, Darren, you're going to edit this. So could you just edit the things that seem the most banal and be like, what were they saying?
Yeah.
I'm lazy enough that I'm going to be bleeping nothing. It's what's really going to happen.
You
There's
doing all right, Darren?
I'm doing well. I've been missing LAFC, but enjoying all it's weird that LAFC takes a break and then it's like, here's a lot of other soccer that's not LAFC that you can watch now. That is usually not happening. So I've been enjoying that.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, I've had such fun watching these other Leagues Cup games and just other MLS teams in general this year. And I'm like, that we didn't used to be able to do that. That's only this year we've been able to watch all these other teams very easily. And so Apple, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm no
Tim
longer
Cook.
on strike against you.
Oh, wow. So all it took was
I'm
MLS
crossing.
season pass. Wow. People are going to be very disappointed in you when you tell them that's why.
I got to see one Messi goal live, and I'm
That's all it took.
Right?
You go to the pickup line tomorrow, guys. Did you guys saw Messi, right?
You guys saw it a few days ago.
Like, we're all good with Apple now, right? I mean, the other ones, no, but Apple we're good with at least.
Apple's cool, right? Is
Uh,
there a way to picket Apple?
Yeah, we did. We picketed when they had their like iPhone reveal or whatever. We picketed up in Cupertino, and then they did a couple of leafleting at Apple stores, but it is more difficult. They don't have a studio or whatever.
They don't have a centralized studio.
Yeah, they farm it all out and rent space.
I mean,
elsewhere.
yeah, it does highlight how dumb it is that like what they actually do is sell iPhones.
Well, that's the
Like,
thing.
we
don't have to.
This isn't even what you do.
We don't get in. I don't want to get into the strike because I feel like we talk about it too much on the show. But like Amazon's business model is to get people to open the Amazon app so that they'll buy garbage bags. So the reason that they want to make TV shows is because they'll stay in the app to watch garbage bags or be sent from the app to buy garbage bags. And then like Apple's is if you want to watch Apple products, you need to have Apple TV. And then you'll buy the set top box. They want to be like the centralized, they want to be the cable box of the future. So all these places have different business models. This isn't interesting. Yeah. Let's talk about the news that just broke. Our good friend of the foot, we've never said a bad word about him, Jose Cifuentes, is officially being shipped off to Scotland.
Oops. You've made it to a dead end. That means you're not a Patreon subscriber. And if you'd like to watch the whole episode or listen to the whole episode, you can. Just by becoming a friend of the foot at patreon.com/happyfootsadfoot.
And I want all of you to know that Darren just came up with that oops, you made it to a dead end thing on the top of his head. I had no idea he was going to do that. And it was pretty good. It's much better than the edit that we just recorded where I did it. And we're going to use this one.
You ruined the illusion again, Travis. 2 for 2.
Well, they won't know that I ruined it 2 for 2 because this is the only one that they will ever hear.
Well, I guess that makes me 1 for 1.
Patreon.com/happyfootsadfoot if you want to, whatever. We can end it wherever.
Okay.
We can end it wherever is definitely going to Final Cut of this.